very good evening. I think today's briefing is I would say is extremely important and very timely. Why? Because our GE is coming very soon. Not the general who is coming. Our general election is coming soon. We understand is due. Actually, it's supposed to be. Actually, it's due only in August 2018. But however, now based on the current situations, I'm sure all of us we do a lot of reading, media and newspapers or whatnot, and we are aware a lot of issues being raised up. Right now, just to I think it's timely because all of us we have to be responsible. That we have our responsibility to vote. Okay? How many of us here you have not, unless you're below 21, okay, you have not gone to the SPR the website and checked whether you are officially a voter? How many of you, frankly, how many of you have not gone check? I think it's timely. If you're below 21, no harm. If you're above 21, please be sure to go and check because this is our right. Okay, and then put in layman terms. In layman terms, it means it's a very famous saying. Governments come into power because we, the citizens, grant them the consent to run the country. Remember, we give them the permission. This reminds me of the famous quote by Abraham Lincoln. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Okay, so we have the right to vote. Okay, so please, we should exercise. Article 109 of the Federal Constitution guarantees every citizen's constitutional right to vote in the election. You see, normally overseas, actually all can vote except those who are working. That means government representatives and even students, all they can vote. But those who are working, so far Malaysia, other countries they're given the right. They have this postal election, all that postal where you go to the postal and do the what you call it, the registration. But so far for Malaysia, it has not been enforced yet. Okay, we are almost 50 years, but this has not been done. So we are losing, according to the World Organization confirmation, they say close to 1 million people affected. They cannot vote because they're working elsewhere. Okay. Now, of course, the thing which comes to your mind is, hey, when is the election? Anyone? Is it this month? Is it September? Is it October? When is it? There is 5 clues why they say the election will be very soon. Okay, first one. The Information Department, they have said, the government has stated that they have frozen the leaf of all stuff on 1st May. They said, in fact, there's a very specific thing. They said, adalah dimaklumkan bahawa sebarang permohonan urusan tidak resmi atau persendirian mulai 1st May ada diperlukan memandangkan jabatan perlu bersubsidia untuk pilihan raya umum. So it's first hint, election is anytime. Okay. The second one is it's raining handouts, the green for budget 2017. They have raised it. It's the second hint. The third hint is, you know, we have this weekly petrol concession, right? Before was monthly, so now you see things are moving. Okay, so hints lah. The next one is the government has taken a lot of hardline stances. One good example is the government has said the Myanmar case. Remember, there's a board came. Malaysia said, oh, okay, you can't. You have to go away from here. But now they turn around and say, you know, elections coming, right? They say, hello, come, we need. And then they say, and the Prime Minister says, I will not close my eyes and shut my mouth. Okay, we must defend the Rohingya not just because they are the same faith, but they are humans. Their lives have values. Now things are changing, worlds are changing, right? And lastly, another thing is in terms of, you know, this Pulau Batu Putih, between Singapore and Malaysia, it's a small land. I think 2 years back, Singapore actually won the case. Now they're starting the case again. They want to say yes for Malaysia, I'll fight. They start. So issues are rising, right? So another case is linked up to that is the delineation. And the Election Commission says, hey, it's time we have to do some changes. Right? So all these are giving us hints that election is coming very close, and we have to exercise our right. Okay, and then also another thing they say. Many in fact say, yeah, one vote doesn't matter. No need to vote. No. In fact, they say it's very important for democratic system to collapse if we do not exercise our rights. Here is not because not the ruling party or the opposition. What I'm trying to say here is this. I'm representing the NGO. Sorry, I'll tell you this. Whatever your opinion of the government and current political climate in Malaysia, every vote counts.
Dr. Ravi, would you like to conduct the question and answer?
Yes, can I take on any questions or clarifications? I'm more than willing to address to my best of knowledge. Yes. Please ask question.
Do you know exactly when is election?
Okay, the question, when is election? The election commission will be announcing soon. Right? All these are hints because earlier they were saying, in fact, we must have our election by August 2018, right? And then they say September. But now, frankly, they say anytime, in fact, May, June. In fact, another hint is immediately after Hari Raya. So the thing is, I mean, those who are not done or checked your area, you have to check. Right? It's very important. This is our right. Yes.
What's the easiest way for me to register to vote?
Okay, if you have not registered, I think it'll be too late. Because it's 6 months before that you have to vote. But anyway, you can still check because have you voted before? Have you voted before?
I'm turning 21.
Turning. You must turn first. After 21.
Qualified.
Not qualified yet. You must be 21 to vote, yes.
Next election.
Come, any more questions? Yes.
Why they don't want to give an exact date for the vote?
For the process. Okay, the question is why we don't give a specified date. Actually, this one is to the advantage of the ruling government. It happens anywhere, even in India, China. When it comes to election, they will call the shots. You know why? They will catch whenever the opposition, I use the word either way, opposition is can you imagine if I still think that's the thing in terms of developed country and developing country. The US, you know very much earlier the exact date of the election and all of them will be prepared. Right? And then the ministers, the electors will go and they argue, right? They argue, they give them chance, and from there we can assess what this guy talks nonsense, they will never take this guy, right? But in Malaysia, and I would say developing countries, we are not so advanced. So we hide it, we keep it close, and suddenly we give a surprise. We give a surprise, actually opposition is being unprepared. Okay, election goes on. It is their advantage. One more question. Okay? You have no questions? You can see me after the session.